Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me already, I'm Courtney and I create makeup tutorials, eyeshadow tutorials and all that sort of content. And in today's video I am bringing you this really stunning dark smoky pink glam on my beautiful model Selina. So first of all, I'm prepping the skin with the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream in the light formula. This is really nice and moisturising, and this is going to really create that dewy base. I'm then going in with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in C10.5 just to prep the eyeshadow base because we want a really nice blocked out base. I'm then mapping out my eyeliner shape with the Made by Mitchell Black Track Liner and smudging that out with a small brush just to create a really blown out smoky winged liner look. Make sure to really blend that out. I'm now going in with the Sample Beauty Equaliser 2 palette in the shade Male, which is a black eyeshadow with little silver pigments in it. And I'm just blending this in small circular motions over the area that we placed the eyeliner to start creating that smoky blown out eyeliner look. I'm then going to blend that black shade into my client's natural skin tone with this shade La from the Colourpop. It's a Small World palette. And I'm just blending that the whole way across the entire lid and towards the inner corner as well. I'm then blending over the black with the shade After All, which is a burgundy tone purple shade, which is a really lovely deep pigment, and I'm just going over the edge of the black and over the edge of that skin tone pigment just to start creating that pigment blend between the black and the skin tone colour. I'm now going in with the shade Imagination, which is a little bit more of a pinky tone, just to start bringing back some colour into that outer corner. I'm then going in with the shade On, and I'm just going over the edge of the black onto the inner half of the eye. We almost want to focus a lot of the darker pigments into the outer half of the eye to create that really elongated eye shape, because we're going to be putting a shimmery eyeshadow on the inner half of the eye later on, but right now we're just building up the pigment in the outer half of the eye. And then I'm going back in with Male just to start building up the pigment in that eyeliner area to really create that dark smoky lash line. And then I'm just cleaning up the eyeshadow with a cotton pad and a little bit of micellar water just to create that really nice clean sharp edge. And then I'm going in the inner corner with a very light concealer shade to create a very nice base for the shimmery eyeshadows. We want to create an almost highlighted inner corner. And then I'm setting that with that shade Hello, which is that nude shade with a little bit of the shimmer to it, just to create a nice matte base for the shimmer eyeshadows that we're going to apply in a moment. I'm then going in with the shade Imagination to blend the darker shades into the nude light shade. And then I'm going in with the Dull Beauty blush in Let's Get Wavy just to create a really nice neon pink inner corner. And then I'm just lining my client's lash line with an eyeliner and then setting that with a black shade from that Sample Beauty palette so it doesn't crease or smudge onto my client's upper lid area. And I'm just going in with the Collection Filter Finish Illuminating Primer in medium 3 just to start building a really dewy base for my client, as she wanted a nice dewy summery. And then I'm going in with my client's foundation shade, which is Tahoe from NARS in the Sheer Glow foundation, as my client wants some coverage but not too much. Sheer Glow is not too heavy, it's not too full coverage, it's sheer to medium buildable, so this is a really good one if your client just wants a little bit of coverage, a little bit of colour to their face, but they don't want anything too cakey or too heavy. And then I'm going in with the NARS Bronzing Cream in Casino just to warm up the outer edges of the face, the nose, the forehead, the chin, just to really bronze up the client's complexion before we add any blush or any other products. I'm then going in with the Made by Mitchell Peach Sugar Blush, and I'm just applying that on the high points of the cheekbones and bringing that inwards slightly, as I like a really lifted, elongated face shape. And then I'm going in with my client's concealer, which is the C10 in the Conceal and Define from Makeup Revolution, and I'm just beginning to highlight underneath my client's eye and bringing that down the side of her nose to create a sort of triangle shape, and this will really help to lift and elongate my client's face shape and create a really nice angular jaw shape as well. I'm then just going in with a slightly lighter shade, which is Custard from NARS in the Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I'm just going in the very inner corner of my client's eye, just to really highlight and cover up any darkness from the under eye. And then I'm just going to pop a little bit of that on the nose, the chin and the forehead just to highlight those areas as well. Here I'm just going in with the MERCIER setting powder and I'm just pressing that into my client's under eye area. And then I'm going to set the rest of the face with a large fluffy brush using the I Heart Revolution Banana Baking Powder. Sometimes it's good to switch it up and use more than one colour of powder, and this is just to match your client's skin tone perfectly. So I like to go in with a lighter shade underneath the eyes and the slightly deeper shade to bring back some warmth in the complexion on the rest of the face. I'm now just bronzing up my client's face in those areas that we applied that Casino Cream bronzer. And then I'm going over that Made by Mitchell blush in the shade Let's Get Wavy by Doll Beauty, which is a really lovely bright pink shade. Sticking to the pink theme here. Then I'm just setting my client's entire face with the Makeup Revolution SUPERFIX Misting Spray because she wanted that dewy base, but she didn't want to be super oily and sticky looking. She wanted more of a demi-matte satin finish. And then I'm just highlighting my client's face with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Guerriero palette in the shade Glow Getter. And now my client is just applying some black eyeliner into her waterline. Always give your client the option to do this themselves because sometimes people aren't that comfortable with you getting that close up to their eye. So it's just easier to allow the client to do that themselves. I'm then going in with that nice dark black shade with the silver sparkles to it in the shade Male, and I'm just going over the edge of my client's lower lash line just to deepen up and smoke out her lower lash line slightly. And then I'm going in right underneath that in the shade After All, just to blend the black into a more pinky smoky tone and start matching the upper lid just to incorporate those pink tones once again. And then I'm going in with the MUA Cosmetics lip liner in TLC to create a really nice dark nude lip liner. And then I'm going in with the NARS Powermatte lipstick in Get It On, which is a really lovely nude with a little bit of a cool tone to it, which will really nicely incorporate into those bright pink tones. And that is the final look. So here we have the before, and then we have the after. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Let me know down below in the comments if you recreate the makeup and tag me on your Instagram at Courtney Beauty UK so I can see your recreations. If you like the content that I create, don't forget to hit the subscription button down below so you never miss any of my videos, and I will see you next time. Bye!